Welcome back. The South African Weather Service is now warning the public to brace for a stormy remainder of December. It's released its latest seasonal outlook, which predicts inclement weather across parts of Gauteng, Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal, a pattern expected to persist through much of the festive season. Newzroom Afrika's Veronica Mahwadi had that for us, but we'll come back to that for you. But for now, let's go to this story where law enforcement in Johannesburg are conducting a high-risk enforcement operation at hijacked buildings in the city centre. This week's murder of DJ Warras has brought the issue back into focus after claims that he received threats from suspected building hijackers before the shooting. Now, Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala joins us live from that raid in the CBD. Nqobile, a very good evening to you. Now, as we're saying that hijacked buildings have been thrust back into the spotlight since the killing of DJ Warras, just talk to us with regards to tonight's aim and what are we seeing currently?
Well, at the moment, Katlego, the idea is to be able to do some raids in these buildings and have an understanding in terms of what is taking place here. Now, you'll remember that in the news and when we started reporting on that is that DJ Warras was actually in this very building and he would be shot outside. With our understanding is that there were many issues with regards to the hijacking that's taking place. A little earlier on, you heard an alarm, and that's an alarm that's inside this building. And remember, this building is hijacked, but it's alarming everybody else that there's people that are outside here. And of course, I want to bring in the MMC to give us details. MMC, it seems like it's a well-oiled machine that's running here.
Yeah, no, everything is fine. Just that there were, out of the 250 people that are here, there's 37 people that are actually refusing to pay rent. Seem to be like there's an attempt to hijack this place. And then we've got 6 people of interest, of which that's the extraction team have actually done their duty. They're going to be taken in for questioning. So even if when we actually got in here, they were trying to resist and all of that. We understand now, before DJ Warras was actually killed, he was actually here inspecting what's happening. He was going to be putting this biometrics, and then he got a call. And then he went downstairs. And then after that, he turned left. When he turned left, this assassin was actually there. So they are also the lead, some of the things that we're hearing, that some of the witnesses that there's been a talk in the building itself, some of the tenants talking about dealing with the security that is here, dealing with him as well, because he has taken the 6 for the protection order. So they were saying that, you want us to be evicted, you want us to be arrested, but we're going to deal with you. So we got that tip-off from the people here. So what we're going to do tonight here, everyone is going to go down. We're going to question each and every person one by one, and the extraction unit has actually taken the 6, the people of interest, so that someone somewhere must know what is happening. So we're going to be here, I think, for a longest of time, one by one. They must tell us who said what. We confiscated the phone right now from the lady in that room there. Then when we look at the messages, there's some laughter there about, no, he died, and So we were saying that. So the extraction team now, they're going to take them for actually questioning. We're taking all their phones. We're going to go through them and check this conversation. So someone somewhere in this building, they know what is happening, and they must tell us, or else there's going to be anarchy here. No one is going to sleep. They must tell us what has been happening, who's been saying what. And then also these 6 people, which is so-called a committee, these are these rotten apples who don't want to pay rent. Because 37 of them, you can see that they last paid rent like a year ago. Others, they've been paying it all. They're citing some nonsense we don't even understand. So those ones, actually, if it was by me, we're going to actually take them out right now, because they don't belong here. You've got very proper men and women who are staying here, of which when we knocked and then asked them in terms of what's happening, where are they paying rent, they say, no, we're paying them at the River Pen and all of that. It's quite a very nice flat properly, but you've got these 37 and the 6 individuals who are attempting to actually hijack this building. So we're looking for those.
Do we think that out of the 6, there's potentially the killer?
There's someone who can tell us in terms of who is the hitman. But there is also a tip-off that there's a shooting that is happening now at actually Alex. Our TRU and K9 have actually went and responded. We're going to meet now with some of the informers in terms of maybe sharing some light in terms of who might be doing this as well. So it's going to be a long night. We're just following any lead because we've got the security guys that are here today. So here what you're seeing that we saw one of the guys when we were coming in, he just ran like that. So actually we were actually after him.
Maybe just MMC, let's allow listeners, but we can continue our. Can just give us details around this operation then. What are you expecting to come out? What are you doing now?
So what is happening right now is we've and we're going to question them as long as it actually takes. And then everyone that is here in this building currently, they are downstairs. They were going to interview person one by one. So in peace here.
All right, so that is the MMC of Public Safety in the city of Johannesburg speaking to our reporter there, Nqobile Madlala. And they are outside the Zambezi House building that is just next to the Carlton Center. You will remember on the 16th of December, DJ Warras, that's where he lost his life. And that raid is now taking place this evening with the MMC saying they are going for a roll call of all residents that reside within this building, all 250 occupants, but 37 of them that are refusing to pay. 6 people are people of interest. And he says all of this was, of course, initiated by the fact that DJ Warras and his security company had wanted to install biometrics in that building in order to sift those that are paying and those that are paying. But he then received a call. He stepped outside, and these are the allegations in terms of what may have happened with DJ Warras. The MMC saying that there will be anarchy and there's possibility of another shooting taking place in Alex. So as long as, or rather as soon as we get more updates with regards to that particular blitz and raid that is happening in the city of Johannesburg, we'll bring you more of those details.